At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. Well, firefighters and police personnel are now processing a scene after the body of a woman was discovered in a house following a fire at St. Catherine Hall on Saturday morning. The identity of the deceased has not yet been disclosed. Takesha Gilmore says she was enjoying a bike show in Denham Town, Kingston, early Sunday morning when she received a phone call that transformed her excitement into grief. It was around 3:30 a.m. There was a bike show and everybody was outside. I live on Wellington Street near the health center. My cousin called me and told me that the fire was in my house. I ran down and my babies were outside with my cousin. When I looked, I saw the fire blaze up. Then the fire trucks came, she told the Jamaica Observer. My wisdom warriors, right now the people them in a Denham Town, they need help. They are appealing for help right now, you understand? And definitely the government need to assist them ASAP. Not sit down and wait till 2 years time and they not get no help. I mean, assist them now. No, immediately. It's hard, It's hard for people to have them house and then when them look, the house blaze up, burn down every single thing, my people, and they not have no clothes and they not have nowhere to go. It is hard. It is not a nice situation. But anyway, we're moving on. A man accused of abducting a woman from St. Mary and taking her to St. Catherine, where she was allegedly raped, was remanded in the parish court today. The matter is scheduled to return to court on July 11. My wisdom warriors, I see these things where them a take away people, pitney and a take away big woman and a rape them also. It not going to stop. You know why? When you have the government of Jamaica, when you have the Justice Minister Delroy Chuck refuse to publish these raper boy faces, you know say Jamaica is in serious trouble because they refuse. Delroy Chuck refuse, my wisdom warriors. You understand? And 99% of the time, at the same very person, we rape before, come back out of prison and rape again, 99% of the time. And Delroy Chuck say, him now go release and him now go publish nothing because it is not fair upon the raper boy them. And that he say Jamaica. And a me say so. And Delroy Chuck say so. Delroy Chuck say it is not fair for punish them twice. And that him say it is not fair for we are walk and pine pan them and say watch a raper boy up there so. And that him say it is not fair. So you mean if you tell me say if fear for them rape people pitney and it affect them for the rest of them life. My wisdom warriors, the government of Jamaica, they need to go. They need to go. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. And a long time me I talk about this. Long time. I may ask the public for protest against this. But you don't have to know still, You must know what you want in a life of own life. You understand me? Only can encourage and give advice. Nobody now protest. These are the things enough for protest, boy. Ask Delroy Chuck, ask Andrew Warner's administration to publish the sexual offender registry. This is what you guys need to do. Because the man them, when they in a prison, them come out, yeah, them a rape. You get me? Them a rape. Nothing no change. And Delroy Chuck say, want we a pine pan them. Want we for trouble them. Basically. Boy, my people, this not right. This not right. But not until the whole of Jamaica wake up. Not until the whole of Jamaica wake up. Then these things we stop. Seriously. But as for now, we don't wake up. Because we not do nothing. Like literally, we just sit down and a look. We're just sitting down and a look. Seriously. Delroy Chuck should never be a justice minister. He should never be a justice minister. Because him are the same one did in a parliament and laugh after great victim. Remember good. Never forget Jamaica. JLP are wicked. The Independent Commission of Investigation is probing the fatal shooting of a man in the wee hours Thursday at the Suncoast Beach Club residential complex in Bull Bay, St. Thomas. Information reaching the Gleaner is that the police went to the residential property about 2:45 a.m. and attempted to execute a warrant for a wanted man. According to EOJ, they said they are preparing in high gear for election, with the two major political parties darting across the length and breadth of Jamaica in the heights of the political campaign to win the hearts and minds of voters. The Electoral Office of Jamaica, EOJ, says it is well advanced in its preparations to conduct the upcoming general election. Director of Elections, Glasspole Brown, says the EOJ has recruited the majority of the workers needed to conduct the national polls. However, he said a few posts are left to be filled. Wanna hear that, my people? Okay, and next thing, I want everybody to go and collect their ID. If you know say you don't have no ID, if you know say you don't collect on ID yet, you need to go and get your ID. All well-thinking Jamaicans, PNP massive, undecided voters, you need to run out now, and go collect on ID. Anyway, my people, hear this.
Yeah, man. All right. Everything was out of sight. Comrade Chairman, comrades on the platform, workers, warriors, foot soldiers, supporters of the People's National Party here in Falmouth Square. PNP River, come down, bank to bank.
March, we are march, now we are marching on to progress. Time goes only allow. How we don't hear what the liberals say or what they say.
Yeah, man, it's so nice to be here in North Carolina, in Falmouth again. You look beautiful, trust me. I love the vibes, I love the energy. This man, Dr. Wickham McNeil, you're next member of parliament. When my father first came to Jamaica, 1953, him come on a boat. And the man who was at the wharf in Kingston to meet my father was this man's father, Dr. Wickham McNeil father, Dr. Ken McNeil. So me and him and our families go back a long way. And when I became party leader and I wanted to build back the unity in the party, I knew that I needed a man like Wickham McNeil upside me. Because what? He is a wise man. He's a cool head. He is an even-handed and fair person. And he's a man who's had experience in the cabinet, leading the tourism ministry with distinction. So when I was looking for a candidate here in North Carolina, and me and Dennis Meadows reason out the thing, and we say, yes, Wickham McNeil, we say, and Dennis come on board, and Wickham step up to the plate. My heart was full, because I knew I was bringing a very good man, a champion, here to North Carolina to represent the people. You deserve the best. You deserve somebody who is going to be in the tourism ministry, running things, because tourism is a vital industry for Jamaica and for Trelawney. And I say to you, what you have now is not worthy of this great constituency. The People's National Party should be back in control of North Trelawney so we can do the right things by the people. You hear what the man say? They must start water project using the water sources of Trelawney, but they're not looking about the water problems in Trelawney. What can go so? That's not right, that's not fair. When we come to office, we have to deal with that issue. Because the people of Trelawney and North Trelawney and South Trelawney have been good. And I've been good to the PNP in particular here, up in Falmouth and all over North Carolina. So we must be good to you too. Comrades, the next PNP government has to focus on the real challenges facing the people. The challenges in education. One of the problems in education is absenteeism from school. The people them can't go to school every day because sometimes parents can't find lunch money or can't find the taxi fare or bus fare. So that is affecting the performance of the children in school, and it's affecting the productivity of the country and the country's future. So we have a positive program to deal with that. We are going to be providing a hot meal, a nutritious meal to every child who needs it in school, primary and secondary school. We're going to spend an additional $9 billion a year for the children of Jamaica. And who is going to get that money? The farmers of Jamaica will get that money because we're going to be buying the produce from the farmers to feed the school children them. So it's a win-win project that is going to help to transform rural Jamaica and uplift the people. And the same philosophy penetrates the RIDE program, which is our subsidy to help children to get to school where their parents are struggling to pay the cost of transportation for the children. We're starting with 20,000 children. We're not bringing in a 100-old bus to trick the people and so then providing any kind of rural transportation for school children. Comrade Bunting don't talk about that already. Our program is going to provide a subsidy, money to support that cost for the parents. And it's the taxi man them going to get that money, and the bus man them, the money going to run through the economy. Another win-win situation, because we are check wisely. The People's National Party is about empowerment, growth, and development of the people. We want the first and family scholarship. Any child who is the first child in that household, that family, to qualify for university or college will get a full scholarship under the People's National Party, the First in Family program. Why do we believe that's important? Because when that child gets that benefit, that child will help to bring up their brothers and sisters and save the family from poverty and from poverty being handed down from generation to generation. We don't like them thing there. That is what we were. We were poverty. We were corruption. We were bad government. We love people. We not fight against people, but we war against those bad things. In housing, we're going to have at least 500 housing units built in each constituency. We plan to build 50,000 housing units in the first 5 years of our government. We're going to find public lands that are not used for agriculture, are not suitable for agriculture. We've already begun to identify those lands. I'm going to make those lands available to the public housing institutions like the NHT and the HAJ. And we're going to make affordable houses are going to be built on those properties. And then when we sell those houses to the people, we're not going to charge them anything for the value of the land. So when you buy your house, you're going to get the value of the land free in the price of the house. You're going to be $2 to $3 million richer from your side in the same agreement. And if you can't find a deposit as a young person, which many young people can't find, we have our special young person deposit program where we're going to allocate $1 billion a year from the resources of the National Housing Trust. So that if you're a young person up to 35 and you've been contributing to the NHT for 2 years or more, you will be entitled to get a deposit grant, which you don't have to pay back, of $500,000 so you can become an owner of a house in the land of your birth. And we know that many people out there who are hustling money can't get a mortgage because they can't prove their income. They don't have a pay slip because they're self-employed or they're employed to a small business that doesn't have a big accounts department to generate a pay slip. They might be a taxi driver. They might be a cosmetologist, a hairdresser, a barber, or just have a little food shop or a cook shop. We are going to say, you can come into ownership through being a tenant. We have the rent-to-own program for you. So you can't prove your income. That's not going to disqualify you. You can come into possession as a tenant, pay the rent, which will be equal to the monthly mortgage. And if you satisfy those obligations and you make those payments for a reasonable period of time, we're talking about 6 months, you will qualify for the loan. You'll be treated as having proved that you can service the mortgage, you can draw down a loan, you can buy the house, and you move from being a tenant to an owner of a piece of the rock. And for all those people who are living on land that they don't have title to, and they've been there for decades, and they've built their houses on it and invested in it, but they don't have a title, we have the Porsche program. And we're going to provide titles. We're going to make sure that you can acquire the land for a very reasonable price. And you're going to get title for the land and become owners of the land. And for all those unfinished Operation Pride schemes around Jamaica, we're going to finish those Operation Pride schemes. We're going to complete the infrastructure. And we're going to make sure the people get them title, because we want to make owners and people who can enjoy a good quality of life. And the Porsche program, we're talking about removing zinc fence and building proper sidewalks for persons with disabilities so people can live in dignity in this country. But to do all of these things, we have to get rid of this corrupt and wicked government. We need a government of integrity, a government in which the people can have trust and confidence. How can Jamaica be led for another 5 years by a man whose integrity declarations about his financial affairs cannot be certified by the main anti-corruption agency of the country? And they've referred that matter for further investigation. Agency called the Financial Investigations Division, the FID. And what do you see happen? Somebody who publicly on radio was saying that the Prime Minister don't do nothing wrong. That is the man they put to head up the same FID to investigate the Prime Minister. And they changed the rules about who should be, what the qualifications were to get that position. Initially, when they advertised the position, you required 12 years of law enforcement experience, of which at least 5 of the 12 years had to be in a leadership position in law enforcement. And then they had qualified applicants, but they know who they wanted. They changed the requirements. Now they're saying they didn't even minute it. There was nothing in writing. It was just orally done. And then they get the person who they want, who is not qualified for the position. Time come, comrades. When I ask a question to you, what time is it? I want you to say, time come. What time is it? What time is it? Are you ready for a PNP government? Are you ready for Wickham Neil as your MP? Are you ready for Ayman Markety as your Prime Minister? You sound like you're ready. You look like you're ready. I feel the vibes and I know that you're ready. One love, comrades. Power to the people. Power to the people, I say. God bless you all.
March, we are march, march, march. Now we are marching on to progress. Time comes only allowed. Now we don't hear what deliverance say or what they say we are. Now we need to fight deliverance and to set Jamaica free. We are more than fire complete, and we march into victory. Everything them broke down, we have a build back. We have a build back better than before. Everything them take away, we have a bring back. We have to set it right and restore. Time comes, ease up the pressure. Jamaica can't take no more. We are stepping out the darkness into the light and a kick out corruption door. Now we are.
Come on, everyone, well, this is fire time.
My wisdom warriors, yes, I may have left it, but don't forget our bus tour continues today. You know, say them a touch Lucy, them a touch Negril, them a touch Say+Mark. My people wanna run out and support the thing. Run out and support the thing. You understand me? Right there. So anyway, you know, say me have to drop the video them pan on, you know, so stay tuned. In the next video, you know, we see what go on. Anyway, my people, like and share out this video. Tell a friend about Attack for the Press. Blessings upon blessings. One love.
Oh, no, go on the first promise. On the things that we are putting back in the office. On the things that we are novice. On the better listen to this. Vote them out, cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out, cause when they win them a go dump way. We have to tell them promptly, people just vote them out, cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out, we have to tell them promptly, cause when they win them a go dump way. Market G, you know you the people them really want to see a great leader who will talk to we. Put on the boat and go, they go walk to we. Yes, go march to we. Because we have some guy with them on a intention, leading the country in the wrong direction. That's why we come to make we own a selection. This we are gonna do when in call the election. Vote them out, cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out, cause when they win them a go dump way. So we are tell them promptly, people just vote them out, cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out, cause when they win them a go dump way. We have to tell them